And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Kevin Pillar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Hales. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost doesn't. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Starling.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, third baseman.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pillar's there. Two gone.
Batting third,
here's Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the end. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Baseman, Brian
Bruce started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Carter now. Here comes the first pitch.
Chris Carter.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Carter is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder
Yoenis Cespedes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets the hitter. That could end my career right there.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
batting fifth.
First pitch on its way.
Ryan Zimmerman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Pitch on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez coming on, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Mets back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one.
Leading off for Minnesota, pitcher
Jose Barrios is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Shortstop, Scott.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Ailes. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. This is popped up, and an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Elvis Andrus.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 9. Catcher.
Digging in, Jacob deGrom. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Chopped foul wide of first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ailes is there. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he swings and hits a laser to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Twins wind up striding in once again. Starling Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball just a bit high. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So stepping in, Chris Carter. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Chris Carter.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Andrews onto the grass. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
1-2, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Very weakly on the ground. Ready with another 2-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 7.
Now batting, Jose Barrios comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The 0-2 home. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it, Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
First baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ailes takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Jacob deGrom, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ailes is there as he makes the catch, and digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kevin Pillar
tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Late that time for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Scott Ailes stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And that's low, ball 4. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners off for second. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Set to deal on 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins striding in once again, Starling Marte. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pilar going back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Third baseman, number 8.
Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it. even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce racing back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The left fielder, number 25.
Hit in the air to shallow center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Jay Bruce is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. In the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down.
Now here comes the Twins manager, Trevor May. Takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Zimmerman rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And a relay home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start. The 8th. Byron Buxton is going to be asked.
25. Byron Buxton.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. In now, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager fields it cleanly on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Ailes. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Doolittle.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. On his way to second goes Marte. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and next guy drives him in.
David Wright will come off the bench now as a pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. David Wright is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want the ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off.
Andrus gets down and dirty. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Gary Sanchez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that digging in and looking for more. Ryan Zimmerman is looking for Corey Knebel. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Hit to short.
Number 46, Corey
throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. Ready now, Elvis Andrus. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Elvis Andrus.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. This game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brian Dozier stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Marte, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Hansel Robles, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Hansel Robles.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Hansel Robles. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ben Revere is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Hard hit to first. Carter comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 6.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the win.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And they got him. Boy, he was running like a turtle there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This one's down to third. Sano over to his left. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th. Josh Edgen takes the mound to start the 11th. Inning. Young Ho Park is going to grab a bat.
Number 52.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Ailes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Set down 1-2-3. Francisco Rodriguez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Sano is there for it. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 52.
Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Two-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Hard liner toward short. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jay Bruce went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Kim ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrews. It was a flyout for him in his last trip to third. No problem here, 1 away. So digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez coming on, and this will be off the wall out near the 3:30 marker. And they will walk off with game 1 here at home.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Maddie, I think you're